All right, we're live. Stream.
Hello, hello.
What's up, anyone? The only people that hear this are the losers that watch this on replay, like Wealthy.
I'm sure I'm sure Swayze's in here because he's got his notifications
Notifications
on.
up?
He's
Definitely.
probably in already.
Swayze's in here. Yo, Wealthy told me he went back and rewatched year 2 Super Bowl again.
Had to.
Damn. Didn't know we lived in the past like that. Why is this not popping up on the YouTube channel? We might not even be. We're live now. We're being recorded. That one is
Yep, we're good.
let me see. Is this it? Oh, yep. This is it. Is
Now
this
looks
it?
good.
Alright, let me post this in the Discord. Oh shit, I just exposed our DMs.
Damn.
Fair Sim Advanced. Tuki knows what's up.
We just saw our corruption. About how we're gonna give each other 5 X factors this at the end of the year.
Awesome. I shared this. Let me post it in the podcast chat. Tell you what, I was thinking about doing an off-season one. I think
Okay.
basically what I was thinking is I get like I had a bunch of people hit me up, and I think it'll be cool. But like I'd have to do something where like you only get 10 minutes. Like
That
I
works.
can't I can't have like 10 heads in here, and then
Mm-hmm. You start rambling.
exactly. Or people start talking over each other and stuff like that. Can't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Just not Mando. Oh, oh, they got me. There we go. Let's see what we got going on here. Chat bar should be up. If you guys are here, leave something in the comments so I know my chat bar is working. But in the footage in the background is year 4 Super Bowl. This is widely considered one of the greatest games of rejects of all time. I think it'd definitely be up there when we. Yep, Tuki Goat's here. The Viper, Nudie Newt's here. What's going on, guys? What's going on?
Hello, hello, hello.
Pretty much, this game is considered one of the greatest games in rejects history. I think looking back on that one, if we had a Hall of Fame or some sort of all-time moments thing, this would probably on here. Stay tuned for that. We've got some things going on. Like rumor has it a Hall of Fame committee was leaked. Me and Milky have been working pretty hard to compile a bunch of historical data on rejects coming
Yeah,
up.
we got something cooking. Got
Yeah,
something
I think.
cooking.
Oh wow, good move by Trini Brown there. It's you probably can't see it, but
Oh, I'm watching it. I remember that place very specifically.
that's cheese. Yeah, so we've been working on some historical stuff going on for rejects. Obviously, all the games you can find them on the YouTube channel here. We have all the Super Bowls on here. This new one coming up. But for this one, a little bit unsurprising. You're not playing in it. Don't want to gas you up too bad. You know,
No, no,
Wealthy played you tough, man.
it's it's nice to. I haven't commentated a game since season 3. It's nice to sit back, relax, talk about 2 great users we got, and watch some football
Yeah.
instead of sweating my ass off with a very tight asshole.
Oh, yeah, I feel you on that one. You know, obviously I played in the first 2, so I didn't get to commentate, but I've been here since. Unlike last time, we don't have say like a Trevor here who commentates
Hmm.
every Super Bowl. This will be the first one out of 7 tries. It's not because
He's
he's
probably
playing in it.
out pounding his twisted tees with the boys.
Yeah,
So,
definitely twisted tees and doing squats in some dude's basement
uh-huh.
for some
That's another
twisted
that's
tees.
another day, another story. We can talk
Exactly.
all about that if you want.
Eh.
But we're here to talk about the Super Bowl.
Oh, my homies hate Trev. Cool off on Trevor here. He's not here. Let the man defend himself here. Yeah, so coming up, I sent you what we had from our production meeting earlier. I can send you what I got a response from Matt as well. So we interviewed both the coaches pregame. excuse me, as we've trying to do. And pretty much both of them, they had a couple common things they were talking about that that I thought would be worth highlighting here. More specifically, the both guys that were mentioned were Colts said how Aaron Donald was incredibly underrated and definitely opens up some things for him up front. Definition of a game wrecker. And Wealthy had mentioned too that really you got to watch out for Aaron Donald. His quote is, "Aaron Donald is a guy who can break the whole game open for us." 6 sacks versus the Chiefs in the AFC Chip. He's got the same game wrecking power. But luckily he's gotten in his one of his linemen. I believe it's an 85, Nick Sanders. He's coming back, so he's gonna have a pretty solid game there to keep Aaron Donald down.
I will say one thing. Our Colts user Matt was one of my biggest critics about my Geno Atkins trade way back when.
Yeah, he thought Geno was
Almost win me
wasted.
basically win me 2 Super Bowls.
Yeah,
Defense put his defense on his back, and he finally got smart and did what he should have done
yeah,
a while
pretty
ago.
much. Yeah, I think one of the common themes we've seen in the playoffs, as we do every year, is the need for pass rushes. I mean, you can even see in this game here, Geno Atkins is having to be double teamed in a 3-man front just because he's that much of a game wrecker, even on a 3 on
You
5
might not
matchup.
you might not think it's a big deal, but just the fact that you like acknowledge the guy and double team him every play, you're thinking about it every play.
Yeah,
You're
it's
not
worth
playing
every penny
normal. You're,
then.
you're thinking about it.
You got that free real estate in your head.
That's
Um,
one thing I noticed here. Well, who was in my head in the divisional round was God or Chase Young, or as Wealthy likes to call him, God.
Chase Young. That man, so
I'll tell you one thing, man. It was snap the ball 1-2. Chase Young's coming, either cheese with escape artist or Chuck.
exactly.
Wasn't much you could do.
That was like, so I played Wealthy earlier in the year. I was up on him pretty late. And he pauses the game. I'm like, all right, what's this guy doing? He puts who I like to call Mariano Rivera Jr., aka the closer. Chase Young comes in and gets 4 sacks in like 2 minutes. Like, I get all flustered. I throw a couple picks just because Chase Young is straight in my face every play. That guy is an absolute game wrecker. Like, Aaron Donald's good, but I think Chase Young is on a next level. For a guy that had it all, he was a superstar. Season 2 had an 8-sack Super Bowl performance against the Broncos. He lost
Ran
it.
into some
Yeah.
trouble.
It ran into some trouble, and he worked his way back, and I think that's just a test to how great of a player he is.
And you saw it in was divisional round. What Yannick Ngakoue did to that supposed, okay, let's all you can agree with me that the Colts have the best O-line in paper.
On paper, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But you saw what Yannick Ngakoue did to that line in the divisional round. He put up what?
6.5,
7,
6.5,
something like that.
Yeah, Josh Allen had 3 on the opposite side.
As a total, they gave up, I want to say 11 or 12.
Yeah, it was quite a bit of sacks, and that's all D line, no blitzes.
And I'll tell you one thing, you might be afraid of Chase Young, but don't sleep on the other side, D Ford. Because I have the highest overall tackle in the game with the best, he has pass block elite, 99, with confidence, everything pass blocking, and D Ford was in there almost just as much as Chase Young is. It's either one or the other. You're very rarely going to have a clean pocket where you can sit back for a couple seconds, make a read. You're going to have to. It's going to be something Matt's going to have to fight, along with his already a great team besides those 2 players.
Well, and on top of that too, Damon Harrison is a superstar interior guy on the inside there, and Nolan Smith, I believe, has superstar as well. I bet you didn't know that.
I did not. That's what I'm saying. If you can't run really inside at Damon Harrison because he has,
No.
I believe, run stuffer. But then if you get past all of those 3 guys, you got to deal with Devin White, who has enforcer and is probably faster than 80% of the safeties in our league.
Yeah, I believe he's got 93 speed now.
I'll tell you one thing. I got away with 2 hit sticks, and third time's a charm, bang, fumble, turnover, and I had the ball at 10. So
yeah,
he has game records at all levels. It really doesn't
got a
matter.
superstar safety back there.
And this is only his all defense we're talking about.
Yeah, Murphy Bunting's a pretty good player too.
the way we talk about it, you might think it's the scariest part of his team, but in reality,
No, his
it's
offense
not.
is really what makes him so dominant there. The Colts are historically an efficient offense, as they've been many of the years, but really he's going to be tested. I think Josh Rosen is not due for a game here. The thing when Matt won the Super Bowl the first time, he had the mobility of a Cam Newton that was able to bail him out a couple times on a couple runs to just move the sticks. Cam Newton
Yeah,
probably
that's
moves
why
chicks too.
I'll tell you. If you notice during actually the game he got up now, what Josh Rosen was doing during this game, holding ticks.
Yeah, like
So
that game against the Jags, Josh Rosen didn't take the game over. Like pretty much the only reason the Colts won that game is because the Jags fucked up. It
yeah,
came down. If you didn't
it
watch the game,
literally
it came down to
literally you just put the Reggie Miller choking picture up, and
yeah, yeah.
that's like the
BMAC had
definition
forced
of that
just
game.
kept destroying them, onslaught, sacks, interceptions, all over the Colts
What happens?
offense. DJ,
That's what happens
yeah,
when you leave the door open for one of the elite users of the league. They're gonna take advantage. They're gonna
yeah.
walk right through,
Yeah,
take
unfortunately,
advantage.
Bryce missed a user pick at the end, tie ball game. Colts go down and score, win, game's over. And here we go. Oh, we got a comment. Speaking of that, what do you think it's gonna? What do you think the Colts? Or what predictions do you think the Colts will take? Precautions the Colts will take to stop the Bucs receiving core. Matt's historically a big zone guy. He doesn't sit
I'll
in
tell
man.
you one thing. One of the Bucks. I won't say who, but one of the Bucks' bigger rivals that he sees on a like consistent basis every year. He gave me some insight before I played him to run stick with a lot of cover 2, cover 6, cover 9, that type of stuff, and it kind of worked.
Yeah,
I mean, I
I'd
did what you
I'd say
could.
that's one of the more effective
I
coverages I ran
You
against
do
him.
it. It's not. You're not going to stop the guy.
Yeah, you
You do
can't
what you
run man.
can.
You're not running man. He's not going to man blitz him. Like, Wealthy's got. So, in case you guys didn't know, the Bucks offense has three superstar receivers, a superstar tight end.
Actually, two X Factor receivers and an X Factor tight end and a
Correct, and
superstar
a
receiver.
superstar there. Yes, and they've got
So
they've got their running back room has Dalvin Cook, who's an 88. Like Dalvin Cook and Noah Kane, both really effective running backs. Excuse me.
yep.
They've got Jackson Carman, who's probably one of the best pass blocking left tackles in the league. His offense is the scary part. But as for the Colts, like we said, Aaron Donald's going to be big on the inside. I think Xavier McKinney's a guy who's going to have a pick or two. We know Welvy's a
hmm
gunslinger. That's not a surprise to anyone.
Yeah. If you to compare Wealthy to any like NFL quarterback for you boomers out there, you call him Brett Favre.
Welty's not scared of anyone. He will throw any pass, and he's got a quarterback that can make all the throws. Wealthy will just make some throws himself that will you'll scratch your head and say, "Why the hell did
You'll
he throw
scratch your
it?"
head,
Yeah,
yeah, and then it'll come back the next drive and look like the
he'll just he calls it escalator.
put on a clinic. Yeah,
Yeah,
escalator
he
as
calls
you
it
call it. That's
escalator.
for
He
you.
move up and down.
None of us really know. Move up and down for you boomers, but none of us really know what truly goes through his head at times.
Yeah, Colts defense also has Jalen Brown. Talked to him before the game. He said Jalen Brown's probably his most underrated player. Doesn't play like a lot of linebackers. He plays a lot like a Cam Brown. You just can't throw his way. He's got a lot of stuff. He's not going to match up versus OJ Howard or a
No
slot
one
guy in
can.
one on one, but he's got some sort of coverage ability. Then he can really just break up some
That's why
passes
I tell
there.
you one thing. One major key that users should be looking for, I guess, for our or potential last year, I guess, if they unless they cancel or not cancel Madden, postpone it, but especially for next Madden, is you got to get yourself like a really good cover linebacker that you don't use or that you can let do his own thing
hmm
and just clamp the middle of the field himself. I think that's one of the main like station you need on defense in Madden now with the way like how good like passing is and stuff and all the good users they have.
Yeah, I think overall you see kind of the blueprint is teams defensively. You've got to be able to stop the pass. None of the teams that make the Super Bowl are majority a run heavy team. I guess one of the outliers would have been Jake Witt. You
Yeah,
know,
you like everyone knows this year the MUT meta is running ball stretch, but at the end of the day, like users that actually know how to throw the ball and move the ball downfield by actually like
Yeah,
not
because
just running stretch the
yeah,
whole time.
because running the ball is
They're
pretty
gonna
inconsistent.
they'll
You
be
know.
there at the end of the day every time,
Yeah.
as you can see with our league.
Yeah, like when you go down to it, if you need a 2 minute drive and you're primarily a run first offense, you're gonna have a hard time moving the ball. And trying to figure out what pass plays are your good ones that you can drive the ball against. Pretty much with these teams, big thing is David Johnson's hurt, so you're gonna see a lot of Naeem Hines as the primary back for him. He's a pretty effective
Yeah,
back,
and
little shifty guy.
Colts
Swerve, he's a
Colts
cheese
GM
back.
has
Yeah.
made it known that David Johnson will not be returning to Indy, so
Yeah, like Naeem Hines is one of the cheese backs, which means he's a
he's
good running back. Just a
little
little
shit
shit.
that's fast as hell.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong with those backs. And he doesn't necessarily have cheese backs. He's got more bigger all.
He's got good backs, real good. They're really good receiving backs too. That's the thing. Just when you think you can, maybe you don't have to guard the running back. That's just, I could say, a fifth option he has on at all time.
All right.
So Wealthy always has five people he can throw the ball in the field at all times.
All right. I just sent you the link.
All right.
It looks like we're going to. Put this in my engine here. Alrighty. Both teams are loading into the game. Should be pretty fun there. Going into the game.
Excuse me.
You got any more last minute predictions about the game?
Like you said earlier, since Colts don't have that mobile QB, Josh Rosen's gonna get beat up, and I don't. Colts are gonna have to play really, really good defense.
They're gonna if they turn the ball over and Wealthy gets up on them quick, it's not good for them. I don't think the Colts are built to play from behind like that. Colts want to keep you in a close game, and
especially. I mean, I don't think it's not that the Colts are not capable of it. It's just the matchup isn't very good. The matchup's not in his favor to make a comeback of 2 to 3 scores.
Yeah, because he can't sit here and throw bombs on this Buccaneers secondary. I'm gonna go by the Bucs by 2 touchdowns, but yeah, I think the Bucs are the favorite in this one.
One interesting thing you might want to take into account is Jalen Reagor, who is probably regarded as the best deep threat in our league right now, was held to 0 catches against the Bucs in the divisional round. So,
yep. Matt's streaming, so it's low quality. Sorry about that, guys. Matt has Walmart internet. Wealthy's is not much better. So, we'll see here. I'll call out. So, we're going to have Winston in the gun here. He's got the trusty running back of Dalvin Cook beside him in the gun. He's got 2 wide receivers on each side of him. He's going to drop back to throw the quick dump off. Odell's going to grab it. Get about 8 to 9 yards on the carry.
That's one thing you'll see all game. Wealthy, you'll be thinking you're watching a Pac-12 game or Big 12 game with Wealthy. There's going to be 3 wide receivers on the field at all times.
Yep. Oh my goodness, there's a big play up the seam there right away. Winston almost took it and snapped.
Also, another note: if you're going to play cover 3 against Wealthy, you can't show it because he's going to hit those seams all day.
All day. So Odell Beckham's got grab and go. In case you guys didn't know, that ability allows him to basically catch the ball and he can instantly make a move on it.
Cooked on this play.
Yeah, it's human joystick.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like this all-out rut, man. Well, if you can beat that all day, boom, over the middle, O.J. Howard, good enough for a first down.
Too many options. Too many.
Wealthy is going to laugh at you if you're going to run man against him. He, I was talking to him before the game, and he was like, if you run man against me, I just got too many options here. As you're going to see Winston make a couple adjustments at the line. You're going to see Wealthy make a lot of adjustments, move guys around, hot route. He really likes to look and find that advantage here. As one of the big matchups there, he's going to actually run it a little bit there.
He's a big, what do you call it, a fake hot router?
Yeah, he will run fake hot routes. He'll run hot routes, cancel the hot routes, and then re-hot route again, just to fuck with you. One of the big matchups there, if you see right guard, that is Ali Marpet matched up on Aaron Donald there. That's going to be one of the bigger matchups here at the games. He's going to dump it off there to a quick little bubble screen. Only going to get about 2. That sets up 3rd and 8. I know it's very hard to see, guys. I'm sorry about it. I'll try my best to keep the call outs here, but I'm sorry, Matt has poor internet. As Winston is now in the gun, 3rd and 8 on the 33-yard line here. Colts come out in their dime formation here. DBs are off the line about 8 yards each. Winston's going to make an adjustment. He's going to drop back to throw. He's looking, firing over the middle, and he overthrew
Ooh.
it.
Oh, that's you're not going to see too many of those out of Jameis.
I believe
Unless
he was
he's,
trying to hit the seam on that one, right?
I think so. I think the slot receiver was the. I think he was on a post. It's the way he threw it. You can't really tell.
Yeah, I can't really tell there. The kick is going to be
And
up, and it is
another
good
note
there.
is whenever Wealthy, if anyone ever plays Wealthy in the future and you want to tip, don't ever run straight field goal block. Always run field goal block man or just come out in a base defense because there's a 50-50 chance that he's faking.
Yeah, Wealthy is a very aggressive player. I think that's why he doesn't have more Super Bowls. Because when it works out for him, you see he makes the Super Bowl and he's a very powerful player. But sometimes, he'll run something and it just won't work out for him. Pretty much, if this guy could go for it whenever he would, he's got the confidence in himself to do so. As you see, the Colts now are on offense. He's got his 4 superstar O-line with a superstar tight end out there. He's got a lot of blocking advantages, but you see there on the defense, Weldy counters it with his 3 defensive linemen set. Well, he's going to be using that middle linebacker there, Devin White. He's going to be handoff to Nyheim Hines off the left side. He's going to take it off the tackle, good for about 10 yards as he fights forward there. Actually, about 11. Really good blocking on that play there. You can't complain if you're Matt on that one.
Yeah, that's my thing, and also my thing was against him. I was ID every time I ran the ball. I was IDing Devin White, so I could hopefully pick up the block and not have to worry about an enforcer flying at me.
Yeah. Sometimes he'll use her White. Sometimes he'll let him fly around there. Look for all the plays there for 45. It's going to be.
There.
Yep. Is that him?
It's not even Chase Young.
Oh no, it was D Ford on the sack there. You saw that quick pressure. As big as hype as that left tackle is, I mean he's struggled mightily in the playoffs here, and that's only sets Matt's up for 2nd and 19. Matt's really not built to sustain that pass rush here when his offensive line doesn't feel like blocking. Wealthy's got all the pass rushers in the world to sit back and tee off here and drop into coverage and try and force it. He's going to try and muddy up the reads here as Matt's going to run play action on 2nd 19. Very sim. Drop back to the throw, and it's going to be intercepted, actually. Big play.
The ball said accurate. I don't know if that was accurate from Rosen. That looked like to be a little bit of an overthrow. Maybe
I think that was that Jason Verrett? I saw Verrett. I don't think Jason Verrett's
would still be
playing.
playing in our league.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really sorry that these guys have poor. It's not me. You see Matt's streams at 360p here. Like, I can't do anything about what Matt's doing. As it's going to be a quick jet sweep on the play.
One thing, he's a big jet sweep guy. Big jet sweep guy. It goes into his aggressive mindset of boom or bust. It's exactly what the jet sweep is. You either get a yard or a loss of 5 yards, or you're taking it to the house.
Yeah, so now you're going to see Winston in the gun here. Wealthy's really a threat to strike from any spot on the field there. He's going to make a couple hot routes there. Winston is in the gun. He's going to drop back to throw. Got all the time in the world. He's going to fire off to the left-hand side. It's going to be caught there by a wide receiver. I'm sorry, I do not know his name, but it's a touchdown either way. Do you have better quality?
I think that was Godwin. I think it was Godwin. Because Godwin was lined.
Are you at 360p?
Yes, mine looks like a potato too.
Crazy. Word on the street is our producer is trying to yell at them right now and fix their stream quality. But, we'll figure it out, guys. Sorry for the production value. This stream might not even be need as a... Oh, he said he would miss kicks. Chat right now, the Buccaneers said they're not streaming because he would miss kicks. There's a fight right now as the Colts production team and the Buccaneers production team are fighting each other.
Yeah, it's the Super Bowl, man.
I don't blame them. We'll see what they can do.
You do what you got to do to win the game. It looks like Wellesley's loading up his.
All right, I think we're gonna switch TV providers. Oh no, top Fortnite streamer. What in the
Oh
world is going
man,
on there?
Fortnite. Yeah, I know you're a big Fortnite guy, clicking heads and all, but
Yeah,
didn't know you watched Fortnite streams.
So, well, he started as about as good as he would have thought, right? That's
Yeah,
what Wadley
couldn't
needs.
have started. Could have started any better for him. He's
This is about as good as you can get there for Wealth. You saw quick strikes, like the snap of a finger, man. He's all over it. I think. Oh, great! Now I gotta send this. Hold on.
yeah,
I hope they don't start this because they sent it on the phone. Now I gotta move it over. I'll send it to you on the messages. Hopefully, these potato guys.
it's still paused, but it looks much better.
Is it bye week? It's not bye week. Funny how Matt thinks it's a bye week, but it's probably just because he's, getting pooped
Yeah,
out. Oh my goodness,
people.
we can actually see their names.
It's
A
it's like
miracle.
we just got latex surgery or something. It's
Holy shit. Alrighty. We're good to go, guys. Alrighty. So, Colts ball. Colts, you got punched in the face. But even back in my playing days, we knew even if we went down and we played like
it's early
we
in the
played like
game,
shit, but
early.
guess what? It's a boxing match. It's a what was it? 12-round fight, 19-round fight. Probably missing
Something
that up.
like that.
Fig would know it off the off it in the comments. But Matt, you got punched in the face. It's time to respond now. You got to make a play here. Got to get some points on the board because he's a huge momentum guy. Wouldn't be surprised if he just comes out and runs the ball as he does right there. And there you go, Naeem Hines up the middle. He's got some speed on him down to the 20 to the 10, and it's going to be a touchdown, Matt. Touchdown, Naeem Hines.
Big swing.
Wow.
Big swing.
Huge. It's like when the power went out back in the Super Bowl a couple years back.
Yeah, that's weird, isn't it? Excuse me. That's the thing. Wealthy's one of those guys. Once you get him into a rhythm, it's tough to stop. It's tough to get him out of that rhythm.
Yeah. We'll see. We'll see if Matt's cheese, Matt may a 15-round fight. Thank you, Figgy. Matt might have intentionally planned this to try and get
It's the Super Bowl.
I could see it. I could legitimately see it here. As Jameis Winston's going to be under center. Oh, wow. Big play there. Big stuff. No running lanes up front there. DJ Reader. Big on
I'll
there.
tell you one thing. Matt will probably be the last. You won't see too many of those runs out of him anymore. He's gonna.
He knows he's got to win it with that rifle
pass.
he's got on there. Winston's dropping back to throw, dumping off. There's Odell Beckham with a quickie juke on that one.
That's the one thing. Odell, he can catch a drag. He can turn a 2-yard drag route into a 50-yard drag route.
Yeah, exactly. 12 yards there. You
eye.
thought you had him dead to rights, and it's a first down, moving the sticks. Very great play there by him.
He's like a running back after he catches the ball.
Yep. Very good. I believe that is what those abilities are. Is Winston's going to step up in a rare running lane, and he didn't go down.
I say, yep. He took off a lot with Jameis against me.
Yeah.
If you give him, I was surprised he was taking what I gave him.
Yeah, that's all Matt gave him there, but it moves the chains, and that's just another element that we didn't really talk about, but you got to keep it in the back of your head. I don't think it'll come down to spine. That's just eventually.
I thought that
oh
was
wow, I'm surprised he didn't catch it. I was gonna say eventually, these guys are gonna get open. If you give him all that time, his receiving cores, his weapons are all too good.
Yeah, that's why if I was the Colts, I would flip Aaron Donald and his other D tackle so Aaron Donald isn't matched up against his
superstar guard there. Yeah, this is gonna be big play here. He's gonna trap him there. Quick trap play. Gonna pull. Your center's gonna block back, break glass, and it's gonna free block. You're playing guard. That's what you look for there. But you don't look forward to trapping guys like Aaron Donald because they pretty much know what you're going to run before it's even
Yeah,
coming.
most when you run trap against those top tier D tackles, it's most of the time it doesn't work
Ooh,
out.
big play there in the passing game as Winston's finding holes in that
And
zone.
one thing I've noticed about the Buccaneers, they've you don't I don't know about you, but you don't really see too many guys utilizing curls that often.
No, but
At
I
least I
think
don't
two of
see
these
it.
guys. I talked to Colts a little bit, and he said curls are a little bit. He thinks curls are underutilized in the league. That if you use them right, they're very
I
effective.
I certainly don't use them.
I just think there's too much. I've seen the ball overthrown too many times to trust them. But if both these guys are going to work them in, why not? You don't see a lot of guys using curls, might be why they're so effective. He said he
Could be a
specifically
little
likes to throw
trendsetter.
curls at like where you're using, just because not a lot of people do it. As wow, that's not the play you want there if you're wealthy. Just took too
That's
long to
another
develop there.
Yeah, that's another one of those boom bust plays.
Mm-hmm.
That's a play where you score a touchdown or lose 5 yards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, big run stuff there by is it O'Cook?
Dorian O'Daniel,
Dorian O'Daniel, former
who
Chief.
was a questionable cut by the Kansas City
Mm-hmm.
front office in the offseason.
Yeah, as you see
So like
Winston, he's going to
you're
drop
gonna
back to
see a
throw, and
lot.
there's Aaron Donald.
Yep, he rolled right into him.
That looks
That's
so ugly, him wearing 74. Why couldn't he
It
wear
does.
99? Oh, wow. I'm surprised Wealthy's punting it here. I guess his goal is to pin him inside, and he had not so good of a punt there at the 18. Not what you want if you're wealthy, but nonetheless, you drove the ball very well. You've got to be confident in yourself there. I don't think Wealthy's going to beat himself up too much for that. He knows well. He knows Matt got a pretty lucky run play. You don't see big plays against Super Bowl caliber teams usually. So we'll see what they've got on offense here. As Robinson's going to drop back to throw, and it's going to be intercepted. Huge play. Sean Murphy bunting. He tried to hit him on the out route, and Bunting basically ran the route for him. Paris Campbell turned into the DB on that play. Look at him. He tried to tackle him. That's a huge momentum shift there. That's 2 interceptions for Rosen now. As well, he gets the ball in prime scoring position right now. He's dropping back to throw. Winston is looking fire, and he hits the dragger underneath the Chris Olave. And that's good for only 2, but nonetheless, what a momentum shift there for the Buccaneers defense. Winston's going to be in the gun now. He's in 2nd and 7. He's got 7 on his mind here. He's going to make a quick adjustment there. Looks to be talking to Olave. He's dropping back to throw. Going to be a quick out route, and just couldn't hang on to it. Tough play there by Chris Olave. Took 2 Colts defenders to knock the ball out of his hands. That's how good these Buccaneers receivers are. You hear Mike? We might have lost Milky. Don't worry, guys. Oh, I did lose Milky, so you got a solo comm Super Bowl. Hey, what's up, Mike? You hear Mike? Oh, well. Oh, you're talking. Oh, I can hear you now.
I don't know what was going on.
No,
My
I don't
mic wasn't
know. Maybe
muted.
it's them Russian hackers, but Odell knows what's going
Could
on.
be.
He's got first down on his mind. Gain of 21
What I
is...
was trying to say while you couldn't hear me, back to that Rosen pick. I'll talk about it after this play. Could have a touchdown there.
Yeah, but this is prime scoring position, 1st and goal. Wealthy's on his no huddle. When he gets a look he likes, he's going to abuse it. And that's just credit to him there. This is 100% completely legal to no huddle here into a look you like. He's going to drop back to throw. Oh, he almost thought he had it open. And it's going to be, yes, he does go over to the middle right there. There's a touchdown. Chris Olave. That's going to put some points on the board there.
That's a big swing. Well, like I was gonna say about the Rosen pick, that's a play you run all year, every game, a couple times a game, and it's guaranteed to work against not superstar cornerbacks, and you get against these good teams, good users that have their squads built up, then those go-to plays all of a sudden don't work anymore.
Exactly.
And you end up throwing picks when you think you're going to have a guaranteed 10, 15-yard gain.
Yeah. For that, I know that feeling so well. playing in a couple of these Super Bowls. Just stuff happens that you're just not used to. The level of competition all around the
It's not
board.
a
Yeah,
it's not a cakewalk like
it's not
most of us
typically.
have going through the main regular season.
Yeah,
It's not a trip to the Candyland.
exactly. The Super Bowl is a completely different animal, and I think you could be nervous, legitimately nervous. This is a huge game, and just stuff happens that is out of your
Yeah,
control.
it's both these guys have Super Bowl wins, but it's been how many seasons
Yeah,
that they've
Wealthy
been
was
in the
season
Super
2, and
Bowl?
Matt was season 3, correct?
I
Yeah,
believe
yeah,
so.
because you and Colin were 4-5, and this is 6. Yep. So it's been a while. Certainly both these teams have changed a lot. Rosen's actually got superstar this game. He must have earned that this season. So I'm not quite sure what his abilities are, but he's certainly not playing like a superstar. There you go. He caught Wealthy slipping on that one. That's going to be a huge touchdown
I
for
I will say
Eric
one thing,
Ebron.
and when I was playing Wealthy, I had one of those exact. I had that exact route open, and Kyler missed
Kyler
his first
overthrew
pass.
it, and that would have won you the game.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's just that's one thing. You're not going to get very many opportunities over the top against this Bucks team, but when you
Yeah.
do, you gotta capitalize.
That's what's weird about
Gotta
this. It's
capitalize.
so weird about this because usually you don't see these big plays versus Wealthy's defense. What that big run play and then the huge vertical play there is not characteristic of what Wealthy gives up.
I think
Usually,
I think I think he got caught lacking in that cover
yeah,
three where the safety
he
comes down in the yellow.
he caught him in a bad
That's one of
defense there.
Yeah, that's just an unlucky call at
Yep.
a bad time.
Yep, good players take advantage of it, and sometimes it helps to be a little bit lucky. Yeah, so you're going to see a little
Yeah.
bit of a swervy swerve there. Stump off to Dalvin Cook, good enough for a first down.
That's one thing also against him. You don't want to get hit stick
No,
happy
no,
because he's gonna make you miss.
he's definitely one of the more shifty guys there when he gets the ball in his hands. And if
Nothing
Matt tries to do that versus an Odell
as
Beckham,
the mutt kids call it, stick skills.
exactly, as Winston's going to drop back to throw, oh my goodness. Wow, that's said
Ooh,
accurate, but I don't know how accurate that
yeah, that was
was.
a.
That was open if he led it to the other shoulder, but something probably got messed up
I'll
there.
tell you what, he's gonna get away. The thing is, he throws passes like that, but then he's if he gets lucky and keeps getting away with those, he's gonna win this game. But if those start turning into interceptions, then it's gonna get a little sweaty.
Exactly there. He's going to dump the bubble off there, and Odell's just not able to shake free there. Only good for about 2. He was just one missed tackle away from really, really doing some damage with that one. All his
And he's
blocks set
gonna
up
he's gonna
properly.
take those quick outs, bubbles, quick
Yep,
hitches. He'll
exactly.
take those all day of the week,
You're
every
going
day
to
of the
see
week.
those all day as
As you
Winston's
see,
dropping
Odell gets
back.
audibles
Fires
from
over the middle,
Crow.
and I'm not sure where he was going there. Threw it into a sea of white jerseys there as it's going to force another Wealthy punt. So good defense here from Matt.
Like I said, he got away with
Mhm.
2 of them that drive, but if those start turning into interceptions, Wealthy can be in a world of hurt.
Exactly. Big defense here from Matt. Really, it's kind of going the opposite way. You'd think Wealthy would have the big plays, and Matt's got the long drives, but it's kind of been the opposite. The roles have reversed, but sometimes that happens here, as Matt's really only had 2 big plays the entire game, while
I don't
Wealthy's
know
been the
about
one that's
I
driving.
don't know about you and your 2 Super Bowl experience, but it was not neither team could ever put together like momentum for 3, 4, 5 drives. Uh-oh, we have some
No, no. Oh, we're
lag.
still in the game. Yeah, it's like it's just one guy gets away and then another one steals it. It's
It's
never,
it's
it
it's tough
never,
to maintain it.
yeah, it
It's
never
tough. It's
really.
so tough.
Yeah, if someone runs away with it, it's at the end to put the game away.
Yeah.
Really, it's we've never really had a blowout of a Super Bowl. All of them have been so super competitive. Yours went down to the wire. Yours went down to the very last play, which was again one of the all-time greats there as we showed before.
You'd think the score of the year 5 Super Bowl looks a little lopsided, but that game was a one-score game, probably with 4 or 5 minutes left in the fourth. It's just
Yeah.
he was down and was pressing, so
Yep.
that happens.
Let's get a dump off there. That's Paris Campbell, I believe, is number 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe the first year I think I lost by 9 to Swayze. In the second year, Wealthy beat me by 2. That was a pretty good game. I choked pretty hard, as I'm famously choking, known for. But pretty much you can see all these Super Bowls are really good games. They're super fun to watch, super fun to commentate on, which is why I think a lot of you guys tune in. We average over 50 views on a Super Bowl, which is way more than any other videos. Some of our Super Bowls have over 100 views, which is great. You guys are getting out there and sharing it. I see some new faces in here. Wealthy said he's got his squad pulling up. I think
Squad pulling up.
people are desperate to watch some football. Maybe Rejects can fill that void here. Yeah, I'm not saying we're
Yeah, it
starting
actually
an esports
looks
league,
like
but
some real football, not that mutton championship
oh my gosh,
bullshit.
dude, I turned that on and I just wanted to cry. It was so bad. It's like gun bunch every play, and then
I don't
like
understand. It's the same thing every time.
it's
I don't know.
gun
It's
bunch, like
entertaining.
motion snap, three hot routes, like escape artists. Oh, it's disgusting. Not really. Oh wow, huge play by Devin White. He's lucky he didn't cough that up. Naeem Hines has very poor
Yep.
carrying.
That's that's one of those things where you see you're sprinting right at Devin White. He's sprinting right at you. You're not getting away from it. You're not swerving out of his way. You're not juking him out. You just
Mm-mm.
gotta
You just gotta
pray.
pray. Yeah, exactly. You gotta pray here that he gets a good break on the ball there, and Wealthy wants all those hit stick animations. He's gonna step up to throw. Wow, I'm surprised that's not a fumble. Usually you
Yeah,
see
that
that.
that animation usually
Usually the
we
ball's
all know
going
about
backwards
the
there.
we all know about the Madden 19 strip sacks, but usually in Madden 20 when I'm sure you have, I've had a lot of that exact animation where you just lose
Yeah,
the
you
ball.
step up in the pocket and the ball just falls out. Really surprised it's not a forced fumble. Matt gets away with another one there.
Yeah,
So
that's
now
two
you've
in a
got
row. Let's
third
see
and
if he can
yep.
capitalize out of the bailouts.
Matt's known for the bailouts. It's 3rd and 8. He's gonna have to come up with something creative. Wealthy's not gonna give it to him very easily. We're gonna see what he
I
comes
like
up
the
with
five
here.
wide call.
5 wide, spread him out, try and get a matchup here. Wealthy's only gonna appear to rush 3 on the play, not necessarily
That's all he
pressure.
needs.
Yep, throw underneath and he forces it. If you're in a situation here, if you're Matt, probably kicking the field goal if you have confidence in your kicker. Still not a gimme. 58 yards is certainly not easy.
No, not
You
at
would
all.
definitely like to tie it up. Wealthy,
Is this
he's
in a
going. Wealthy's going
looks like
for it
it's in
here.
a looks like it's in a dome, so I don't think there's any wind. Yeah, it's in US Bank, so we're in a dome, so there's no nature to contend with. Oh, he's going for it here.
Yeah, it looks like
That's
the Colts are running out their offense on the field here. This is tough because Matt will run the.
this is a big momentum swing,
Yes, Matt will run the
whichever way
ball
this
here if
goes.
Wealthy decides to go light in the box if it, in this 3-2-6 look. But Matt's certainly going to throw a quick little drag here, something. Wealthy's going to press all of his guys there, and they're going to try and beat it. It's going to be. He caught it. Wow.
That's probably most people don't. You might think the best tight end in the league's Noah Fant, OJ Howard, Ebron, but in my opinion, Ebron is the probably on top of everyone just with the pure numbers he puts on a year-to-year basis.
Not
He's climbing
statistically
the
speaking.
climbing the record books touchdown wise. It's
Yes.
Eric Ebron's gonna have a
Oh
big day
wow,
no
good play
matter
there
what.
by Wealthy. So you guys watching there, Wealthy's using that left inside safety there, and most guys will chase that crossing route, but Wealthy knows there's another route coming across, and when he went over to cover it, that's why Matt had to pick up there and scramble. I know you were watching that.
Yeah, that's a again Wealthy.
That's a play a good user will make on the ball right
Wealthy's
there.
smart. He know like against me, against Matt, we're all guys that like to go for the deep shot. You're not going to get it. Like that one Ebron touchdown. I don't think you're going to see
Oh
another
my
long
good, well,
touchdown pass. Yep, there he is.
I'm
Told you, Eric
surprised he's giving
Ebron.
up the seam so easily. I wouldn't be scared of the drag if I were him. He's given these seams up to Eric
That
Ebron.
goes again with his aggressive nature, and look what
Yeah.
Eric Ebron has. Mossed.
He can make those contested catches now. Well,
But
we got a
when
completely
the
different
Colts
game here. It's in all the
when the
momentum's
Colts
in the
get down to
Colts.
the Colts get down to the red zone, the ball is going to Eric Ebron no matter what.
Yeah, you don't really have T.Y. Hilton, who could really get open versus some of
Yeah,
those
that's
man
not
coverage
something we
routes.
talked about. Ty called it quits after last season. He
Pretty
hung up the
early,
cleats.
considering some of the other guys are still playing.
He was what 33, 32?
30, yeah, only 32 or 33. Still at playing at an X Factor level. Would have kept his dev. I believe that's Jalen Brown who's got an X Factor on the other side there. Oden's going to make a couple adjustments here. He's going to dump it off to Odell Beckham, make a man miss, and that's good for about 9. And Wealthy will take that every single day of the week.
A drag route to Odell is just as good of a post or deep end.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
going to get
Post,
almost the
curl,
same
something
yards,
along those lines. Matt's going heavy in the
and
box here. He's on a
it's a very
4-3
safe
set.
call.
Wealthy's going to actually audible and run the ball there. That's going to be good enough for a first down. Should be. We'll see where they give him a spot. And yes, it is good for enough for a first down. Dalvin Cook lowering his head there. Matt typically doesn't go with big boxes, but he will sometimes against some of those really good shotgun runs sets. As you
And
see,
that's another
Jalen
thing.
Brown's.
Wealthy he'll pass you to death, and then he'll hit you with that run.
Yes, I mean he runs the ball there for 3 yards, but I think the bubble was more of the appropriate read there.
Yeah, he
His
missed the bubble
linebacker hit,
there.
yeah,
Yeah.
his
I'm
linebacker got
surprised.
sucked in on that. I don't know if Matt's going to be comfortable putting that linebacker out there in coverage consistently, as it looks like he's moving him in. Matt will move like 8 guys prior to the snap to get,
He's a big baseline guy too.
yep, to get better matchups. In other leagues, it's not prohibited. Something we might look at, but Matt is typically known for moving guys in positions to. Some say it manipulates the AI blocking. Some say it makes your run defense better, but we'll see. As Winston's going to be in the gun, empty set. He's going 5 wide. Colts are going to counter there with a nickel set. Yep. Oh, that's easy. I could have told you that one was coming. As O.J. Howard again. No, not O.J. Howard. Christopher Godwin there. He basically gave him the drag route. I'm surprised Matt conceded that. Maybe he was
That's
thinking
one of
he
those
was going
things. Who do
deep
you
there.
guard, OJ Howard or the drag route?
Yeah,
And I
as
think he made.
Wealthy will go right back to it again. No, he's going to O.J. Howard as the drag was open, but you see O.J. Howard there. We haven't really called his name that much, but gain of 22, Wealthy will take that all day.
Out of Odell, Godwin, Olave, OJ Howard might be his best target at the end of the day.
Exactly. That guy's always open, always making big time plays. Well, he's going to come out now and single back, trips left, tight end on the right. He's going to hand it off to Dalvin Cook there, good for about 2. Colts run defense is definitely showing up today. 7 rushes for 16 yards so far, other than a couple Winston scrambles.
Got to keep him honest. Still got to keep him honest.
Underrated thing though, Wealthy has been chewing the clock here. Little did you know, we're at the 2-minute warning.
Who started with the ball? I don't remember.
Wealthy did. He went down and kicked the
yeah.
field goal, so it's pretty important for him to get some points up on the board here. At least make it 20-21, but Wealthy's not thinking that. It's going to the post. Touchdown!
Matt caught him sleeping.
Christopher Godwin. Too. Yeah. So
that's
you guys,
one of the main things. I when people do it against me, it's just why? You got keep that safety deep. You don't want to get caught sleeping too close to the linebackers.
You guys there
stay deep.
In that cover 2, you're beating cover 2, going up the seams there with that vertical route to your slot or tight end, or the post is going to sit back there and kill them all day.
You gotta stay deep.
Yep, guys get sloppy or lazy in their user, and
that's like
the
number one rule for safety in a deep zone in real life. Don't let anyone behind you.
Yeah. Milky's going to hit you with that post all day long here. I'm really surprised to see Wealthy not using a deep safety here, as it looks like he is going to switch on there. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Wealthy aggressively try and cover that tight end now. As he's going to drop back to throw, Wealthy's going to be underneath it. It's going to be... I think they're going to call a PI on him here. Yeah. He's going to get shafted.
And that's not... I've seen worse. That's he got in his way, but,
It's a ticky-tacky call. It's a bailout.
Yeah, that's not a call you want to make.
No.
That's not a call they should be making.
No, I think it's a bailout. I'm surprised Wealthy's showing 3 here. Oh, he's disguising his look. No, he is playing 3. Matt knows that, and he's going to run the right play against it. Is he actually going to hand it off here? Yeah, so on that play
these running lanes have been large. Uh-oh.
Naeem Hines is down. Do we know who his third string is?
I believe he just signed someone off the streets.
Not sure who his third string... I know he's got Donta Foreman. Not sure how good of a player that is. My stream is buffering. Are you in? Or is it buffering?
Mine is buffering as well. Nope. I got something. Naeem's back already? Oh, I just watched the same play over again.
Oh, maybe a stream cut out. I hope not. I'm still buffering here. Nope, it's the same play.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
That usually means one of the streams cut out. We'll see what's doing. Hope we don't miss anything too crazy here. Yep. They are still playing. Yep, we got first and goal on the 7 now. Sorry for the interruption. We're back down to 380p. 360. Hopefully it will get better. Yep, we do have that option. It will progressively get better here as they attempt to reconnect. Good play there by Matt. Oh, wow. I'm surprised Devin White didn't get that strip animation.
I think I'm back.
All right, yeah, I'm in there. I've got second and goal at the 4. How about you, man? Are you still there?
Yeah, second goal at the 4.
Yep.
I might be a couple seconds behind you, but it's not that bad.
That's all right. Matt went with the bunch, right? A little RPO action. Typically, you get good blocking lanes on that. Always have that bubble screen there. Wealthy's going to counter. He knows Matt's going to try and run it here. He's countering in a 4-3 set there. Devin White is matched up.
Brew sternum cheese. That's tough.
Yeah, as Matt's going to try and run it inside zone here, but Wealthy is all over that big stuff there. Ooh, Brew sternum. Yeah, like you had said.
I'm ahead of you, I think.
Now you are ahead of me. Oh well, we can't win, but we can try.
I'm trying.
Production team.
Times, I guess,
we can get a little bit of money here.
Halftime.
Didn't put the ads in here, but Matt's gonna come again. I guarantee you this is probably another inside zone or something to that tight end there, or slot receiver on the left there. Wealthy knows it's coming. He's setting it up, and it's gonna be a touchdown to the backup of the backup.
I think that said Lingard.
Lingard.
Sure that is Lingard. But...
This is that's backbreaking for Wealthy. You really hate to give up points here.
That's one of the few, like, in the red zone. There's probably 2-3 passing concepts you can really go to that are money, but it's one of them. You got the angle and the streak, and you got to choose one to guard. So.
Yeah, any sort of back curl type situation.
Big notice. Look what Chris Godwin had. Chris Godwin also has Moss activated, so we could see some...
we will probably see some sort of aggressive pass play here.
Yeah, if I'm Wealthy, I'm going right to it off the rip.
I'm not throwing anything medium to short. I'm going deep. If I'm throwing a pick here, it's going to be deep.
And it's going to be to the guy that has Moss activated.
Yeah, we'll see. Matt's moving some guys around pre-snap. He's going to make a couple adjustments at the line, probably shifting his protection to block back. Dropping back to pass. He's looking. He's firing. It's going to be... Oh, my goodness. What a play there by Christopher Godwin.
It was
coming. He had Moss.
We all knew it was coming. Like, that's
a big play there.
I've never been able to experience Moss. I don't know what.
I played with it with Randy Moss, but yeah, 55 plus. It's an auto catch every time.
I don't know what it's like, but it looks pretty fucking cheese.
Yeah, we'll see what Wealthy's coming up with here. He's got second and 9 at the 22. He's gonna snap it. Oh, incomplete.
That's another one of those head scratchers that you.
Yep.
That goes to his aggressive nature.
Yep. You're ahead of me a little bit, but
try and refresh when we hit halftime, I guess. Halftime.
Yeah. We probably got the cock blocked. Well, his kick is going to be up, and it is going to be good here as it takes us to the 27 to 28. This is
one of our higher scoring Super Bowls, I'd say.
Exactly, yeah. And this is a good game so far. Definitely that Moss at the end really helped Wealthy. It doesn't necessarily put him out of being in a good position there. Really, you're down 4 and you kick the ball straight coming out of the half. Really not a good situation you want to put yourself in when your possessions are limited now in the second half.
Mm-hmm.
Really, this game's played a lot different than compared to the other championships, where really all you're trying to do is take possessions away from good offenses, and I think both these guys have had plenty of possessions. The Colts still have 2 turnovers. I'm a big guy of the momentum system.
Places. Gotta keep the pedal to the metal.
Yeah, I'm a big believer in that momentum system, where you throw a pick and then your quarterback just isn't as accurate the rest of the game. We'll see. A lot of haters don't think it's real, and it's going to be, oh, wow, I'm surprised he got it off there. But nonetheless...
The curls we've been talking about.
The curl route, he almost screamed in free there. The safety blitz or someone got in there. But nonetheless...
Rose will be feeling that one to the rib cage for the next couple of days.
That's Calvin Miles. Not many people know about him.
Is he a rookie or second year?
Second-year guy. Really big find there for him. He's done really well. Was best wide receiver last year, I believe. But we didn't highlight him pregame. We'll see what's going on, and it's going to be interception there. Big play by Wealthy. Went to the well one too many times. That is Justin Evans, I believe.
That was the only reason why that didn't work is because it wasn't 55 yards.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And Rosen doesn't.
Rosen isn't
Rosen's not the guy
necessarily
to
big on the
drop a
deep ball.
60-yard
Mm-mm.
bomb.
No, he doesn't have the strongest arm in the world. He's a fairly accurate quarterback, but going deep is not his specialty. He's not going to force it downfield like a Winston. As Winston's going to drop back to throw, he's going to look. He's going to.
Ooh.
Oh wow! What do we got going on there? Defensive pass interference. I'm surprised that was called on the play. Regardless of the outcome, he caught it, and it's going to
I
be.
just want to note that Wealthy's got to be careful. He's getting away with a
Yeah,
lot of
yeah.
suspect throws.
It was not necessarily the smart move there, but oh my
Also,
goodness, what a play. He got sucked into the sack there by Adam Anderson.
former Cardinal, my note.
Former Cardinal?
Former Cardinal.
Clearly, there's a reason he's on the Colts, and it's because he wasn't good enough to start on a two-time Super Bowl champion team. As Winston's going to be in the empty set now. He's going to go 5 wide, dropping back, looking to throw. He's got a seam over the middle. It's going to be caught there. And if you
I
give
think we're
Wealthy an
synced up
inch of
again.
space. What's up?
I think we're synced up again.
Awesome, yeah. If you give Wealthy that inch of space there up the seam, he's going to abuse it all day long, like both of these guys are here. Winston's dropping back. He's going to fire. That's a touchdown. Just like that, the Bucs are back on top. Odell Beckham.
So that's like I said. He made what, maybe 3 or 4 or 5 throws that are a little head scratching, and then he goes.
That one was a close one there,
then
but
he
it was
goes
the
and
right
does
read
that.
there. Yeah,
Threads the needle.
huge play. Wealthy's going to go for 2 here to try and make it a 7-point game here. Looks like he's going into a gun look. Watch for an RPO type. Matt's going to counter with a 4-3 set. He's going to take it. Actually going to throw the bubble screen. It's going to be just short.
What a tackle.
Surprised he didn't.
Yeah.
Odell didn't extend out, and he was tackled just inches short there.
It was a great tackle.
Good open
really
field tackle there to get off the block. You can't ask for much more. Some might call that one a bailout too for Matt, but nonetheless, it is a 5-point Buccaneers lead.
This could be big. That could be a big.
Big momentum
the
shifter to
game.
get the pick and go right down and score. Matt's definitely thinking about that read he made. We're going to assume he's going to go back to the running game. This is definitely a run-heavy formation. You get a lot of really good run lanes out of it. Wealthy knows that. He's going to shift his defense here. Matt's going to be lined up in the single back trips left, tight end isolated there on the right-hand side of the scrimmage. Rosen under center. He's going to actually drop back to throw. He's going to look. He's going to fire over the middle. It's going to be caught by Ebron, the safety blanket there. Yep, all over the field. I bet you out of the 175 yards, Ebron's got 100, and he's got.
Yeah, Ebron's. I'll be shocked if he finishes.
Ebron's got 6 for 151.
I'll be shocked if he finishes with less than 10 catches, maybe even 15.
I don't think Wealthy's in a good look here if he's playing 3 against this bunch set. Matt's going to abuse it as Wealthy actually gets an aggressive bite down on the play. Rosen's going to step up. Yep, he had it. Matt didn't make the read quick enough, but Chase Young cleans it up. That's the first time we've called his name.
Like we go again with his aggressive nature. He's gonna bite on the drags underneath stuff.
Yes.
You gotta. It's tough, but you gotta be quick.
Yes. If you let Wealthy bite on something, he's really good at baiting it too.
But the thing is, if you hesitate for even a second, he's gonna pick. You're gonna get lurked by.
Yeah.
You can't hesitate. You gotta be bang with it.
Not where you want to be. Wealthy's a very, very aggressive user. I'm surprised he's going to use Devin White on these when Devin White's such a fantastic player. When he's given up the seam. Oh, no, incomplete.
I don't know. Was that a possession catch? That was a weird one. I don't know.
If I'm Wealthy, I don't know why you're not trying to take Eric Ebron out of the game. He's gone to that hole so many times, time and time again. I think you've got to be using that safety over him and trying to take Ebron out. Matt hasn't shown. Well, you haven't at least made Matt beat you with anyone else. I think you got to try and take him away if you're Wealthy. What would you do here?
If I'm Wealthy, I'm sitting in a cover 4, a dime cover 4, 3-3-5 cover 4.
Good. See, that's well played there. You'll take that every day of the week if you're Wealthy. He finally. Oh wow, he's going for it. I'm surprised.
I'm surprised too.
This is 4th and 5. This is no gimme at all. I don't think it's running situation. This is probably going to be some sort of short route there to the left there between those 2 receivers. It's actually going to be just tackled short. And that I don't think that's why you run the ball there.
Yeah, I'm certainly not running the ball. I'm punting before I run the ball in that situation.
Exactly. I don't know if that's the play. I know you're getting the 3-man line. If this was real football, that would have been a great play, but this is Madden, and 3-man fronts will still stop you. I don't think that's the right call there by Matt. He's trying to play Wealthy at his own game, and that's what Wealthy wants you to do. He wants you to force you into these uncomfortable situations as he's going to step up and just run there for 7 yards. Big play there by Wealthy. This could be really where you see Wealthy put his foot on the gas here.
Like I said, it's that all you got to do is catch a rhythm for 2 to 3 drives, and now those 2 to 3 drives that can be what decides.
Exactly. You go
decides
down,
the
pick,
game.
touchdown, force a stop on 4th down, huge momentum shift. Winston's going to drop back in the gun. He's looking to fire. It's going to be complete there, and the ball's going to be knocked out of his hands, and he's going to... Oh, whoa. No. He caught it?
What just happened there?
I'm not sure. That looks like Madden being Madden. He caught it. And it looked like he got a hit.
That ball somehow.
He held on to it somehow. Either way, the ball is at the 22-yard line. It counts for a completion either way. Well, he's going to be in the gun again. He's going to throw the drag route. Matt is aggressively using it, but you can't. Boom. That's just what makes Weldy so deadly is he runs that deep in route there, which is going to beat man every single time. Matt got aggressive there trying to take that drag away, and Wealthy will go right over for you for more gain. I think you almost have to give Wealthy that underneath route there if you're Matt, even though he's been killing you with it all game. It's going to be throw. There's a touchdown. Just spread Matt out. And
I thought that usually cover 3 covers that in the red zone. Or not cover 3, cover 2 covers that.
Two would be what you call there, but it's just Odell. He'd add X Factor. I don't know if it was just Odell being better on that play.
There should have been. I don't know where that zone was, but
I don't know if it was a quick release or what the play was. But regardless of it, Wealthy is happy of that outcome. It's now 40-28. Wealthy took a commanding 12-point lead there. He's really got his foot on the gas, like I said there after that one.
I say he's in a rhythm. You're gonna need a miracle to stop him. You gotta. If you don't get 7 here, it's not looking too good.
If you're Matt, you've got to put up points here because you know Wealthy is locked in, man. Locked in. Oh, I see. Someone's already clipping our chat. We'll see what the bloopers come out as Rosen's gonna step up, but he's gonna get nowhere. Oh wow, huge play, Drew.
I'll tell you, Drew Tranquil. Is that name Drew Tranquil? Is that a real guy?
Drew Tranquil, I believe, was a former safety for the Chiefs. I think.
He looks pretty big. I don't know.
I know the Chiefs have a white guy named Tranquil. I don't know if it's the same guy.
He was pretty against me at least. He was playing just as well as Devin White.
Exactly. Again, here, I know I've said it too much. I don't know why he's going against Devin White. Maybe to stop that underneath to try and lurk there. Oh, that's exactly why. Yep. He knew Matt would try and go to that. That's a very popular play there. So, when you see that in the bunch, you're going to see a lot of stutter there. That's going to get open if he's not going to use it. Wealthy ran completely with him. Matt didn't think he was going to follow it, and that's just a perfect play there by Wealthy. It's a good play there that typically will get open against guys that will not be super aggressive with the user. But like I said, Josh Rosen is now 4 interceptions.
Devin White.
Yes.
Also Devin White.
Devin White is able to strafe and still keep up with that seam route. As great as we've been saying Eric Ebron is, he's getting a little bit older and he's not as broken collarbone there. That's a big loss there. Well, he's got a bunch of linebackers, but they're not as necessarily good run stuffers as Tranquil.
And if there's one guy that can guard Ebron, it's Devin White.
Yeah, exactly. I think Devin White can take him out. But there's a reason we're not playing in the Super Bowl. I actually don't want to say that because we've accomplished quite a bit. You definitely way more than me, but nonetheless, we're commentating. We're just critics, but either way, good game so far.
Yeah, it's a good game.
Big play there by Odell Beckham.
But it might not seem like it, but Jameis has 390 and 5 touchdowns.
Ridiculous.
When I played him in the divisional, I thought I held his passing game in check, but no. Look at the stat check sheet at the end of the game, and I still gave up 350 through the air.
I mean, Winston is so locked in right now. Winston has 0 abilities.
Yeah, this is
0 X factor. This is just
this is Jameis post 2020 LASIK surgery.
Exactly.
This is what it could have been if he could see.
Well, he's really got his foot on the gas now. A touchdown here would be absolutely devastating for the Colts. He's going to try and run the ball there. Gets nothing. I don't know why Wealthy's going to these delayed handoffs. Like you said, they're boom or bust. Wealthy's Wealthy's got him here. Wealthy's got him right where he wants him here in the gun. He knows that hot route to Christopher Godwin on the left-hand side is the money play. We'll see what they come up with here. Is he's going to take the snap, he's going to drop back, he's going to throw. He's just going to dump it off. There you go. There's O.J. Howard. He might be the closer of this offense, man.
I don't know. I might pick up on that for next year.
You saw the curl route there on the left-hand side.
Little, either tight end curl or curl from the slot against the zone coverage.
Yeah.
It's...
That now Matt's guys played it well. Matt's guys played it well, but if Matt's going to use that to try and take that play away, typically you're going to drop back on the seam, and that's an easy curl route there for 10 yards on the play there.
That's the thing. It's questionable coaching decision. I don't know. Has he moved Aaron Donald to the other guy yet?
No, he's consistently tried to match Aaron Donald up with that number one guard. Okay, he's on the left-hand side.
You're seeing he might have been for a while now.
He's playing a 2-eye on the center there. More of a gap, but he's kind of shoulder to shoulder, so we'll call that a 2-eye. He's going to motion that receiver in. Winston's dropping back to throw. Fires over the middle. That's a touchdown.
That's another thing, me, when I, comparing Geno Atkins and Aaron Donald, when I played Wealthy previous years, it was Aaron Donald was a freak. Not Aaron Donald. Geno Atkins was a freak, just causing havoc on the inside. And coming playoff time, he got whoever his guards were in center were locking him up, and you're seeing the same thing this week in the Super Bowl against Aaron Donald.
Okay, yeah, Newt said Drew Tranquil plays for the Chargers in real life. Got that mixed up. Sorry, guys. Either way, we're 6 years into rejects. I have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
But nonetheless, there you go. That's Wealthy. Again, he's in that rhythm, man. 47 points is a lot. I tell people this all the time. In rejects, you've got to be ready to drop 30-plus any game to win.
I think 47 is that the highest
I feel like you and Colin played in a pretty high-scoring Super Bowl.
I might have gotten to
have to check the history.
I think I got into the... We'll see. I think this is the highest score we've got so far in Super Bowls. And the scoring's not over, so I'm going to guarantee it will be at the end of the day.
Yep. We'll get the history check on that one. BMAC. That's like BMAC ain't the paper bitch no more. Nonetheless, we're going to see Rosen in the gun. He's going to drop... Oh, no. Run a play action on 1st and 10. Pretty sim there. Pick is going to be... Oh! Intercepted again. That's it.
Whoever that is has tip drill, so...
That's probably Justin Evans. Big play there.
Yeah, that's just the situation. You're down... What is he down? 19,
you're down a lot. You're trying to make a play.
4 scores. But... You got it. You're almost forced to press. You have to. You're not going to win.
Believe it or not, can you guess the highest scoring Super Bowl? It's not going to be who you think it is. Chat, yeah, can you guys guess the highest scoring Super Bowl yet? It's not going to be who you think. It's not this one.
Not yet, anyway.
Not yet. We're close. We're about 14 points off. Someone guessed the highest scoring Super Bowl in Rejects history.
Is it Jake Witt and Matt?
Yeah, Jake Witt and Matt.
What was the score to that?
That game was 55-34. The Colts, the 14-2 Colts beat Jake Witt. Not what you would have thought in that one. I mean, those were both the way. Oh, that's a backbreaker there for Matt.
Well, it's
Newt got it right. Year 3.
He's not.
Yeah, that was year 3.
Picks just aren't. Every time Wealthy goes into contested coverage, it's just not falling into the Colt hand.
Mm-hmm. It wouldn't. That's not a. Oh, it's a game-winning drive, and my guy dropped the pick. But it at least gets the momentum going your way when Wealthy's literally got his foot on your throat, and it's gonna be. Oh, wow.
That's another one. It's literally it's one of those things where you're just
Wealthy has got his foot on Matt's throat right now, and if he scores a touchdown there, it's going down, and Matt's dying. Pretty much. He's twisting a little bit, but he didn't completely stomp on him. Nonetheless, Wealthy kicks a field goal there. Chews a good amount of time on the clock. Wealthy is not going to run the clock out here. He is going to absolutely keep his foot on the throat and try and beat Matt by 50 if he could. That's how Wealthy plays. As it's now 50-28. Matt's got the ball. How many picks did Rosen have? 4? Or is
I
he at
think he has
5?
4 or 5.
He's at
I wouldn't
4.
be surprised if we see another one this
Yes,
drive
just like
because
I had
you
thought.
have you
I
have to push the ball
hmm
down the field.
I
You have
didn't
to.
think Rosen was good for it.
Oh, you see that number of passing yards, 405 for the Bucs and only 160 for the
Ooh,
Colts.
just like we had thought. I mean, this is, you're not out of this if you have a QB that you feel confident in, that can throw the ball like Jameis Winston or like a Arizona Card or as a Kyler Murray, cheese, and that just can keep you in the game. That's not Drew Lock's fault. Not Drew Lock, jeez. Drew Lock.
And you have
I don't know
one
if you
too
would feel
many, huh?
confident in him in either. But Josh Rosen, that's not his fault there. But nonetheless, this is a game where Matt can't run the ball to get
I
back
didn't
in it.
notice, but this is a Josh Rosen got that shiny superstar dub below his feet
Yeah,
for this
yeah. I don't
game
know what he
too.
has there. We'll see. We'll figure out if they keep it or not. Still haven't decided whether we're taking them based on statistical
I'd
regression or
say
not.
the mountain isn't unclimbable, but it's a
It's a
basically Mount
big mountain,
Everest.
as you see.
And
Nope,
after that, it's
nope. Wow.
yeah, that just about does it, I'd say, folks.
That's definitely not what you want. So basically, what we're stressing here is it really comes down to that quarterback play. Is you see the superior quarterback play. Wealthy's played almost a perfect game from a turnover and a drive perspective, while Matt has been really shaky with the ball. Oh my goodness, Dalvin Cook is really trying to kill the
That's
Colts
like
on this
let's
one.
let's look at it. Who was the quarterback year one Super Bowl?
Drew Brees,
Drew Brees. Year two, souped up
Jameis
Jameis
Winston,
Winston
X
before he
Factor
got into
Jameis
some
Winston,
trouble.
yeah,
Before he got into some trouble.
X Factor Jameis Winston, X Factor Mike Evans, X Factor Chris Godwin, X Factor OJ Howard.
Year three was souped up Cam Newton with Escape
Yep.
Artist and all
Cam
those
Newton, escape
goodies.
artist, everything there. 4,
Then we
the
got
best
the
quarterback in Rejects history. 5, the
yeah.
best quarterback in Rejects history. But
Now we
in
got
four,
Jameis
in
again.
four, Mahomes played a damn good game. Mahomes has consistently been one of the better quarterbacks in there. Regardless of it, it's not. Does this put Jameis Winston as the second best quarterback ahead of Mahomes now? Now that he's got 2 Super Bowl wins.
I would have said that before coming into this
Yeah,
game.
I think,
Win
but
or
he
lose,
definitely
I
for
would have said
sure
that before the game.
cemented himself as the number 2. If Winston wins a third one, he could be hustling Kyler. He could be hustling Kyler for the greatest quarterback, but we will see. We're not going to get ahead
We'll
of
see what the
ourselves
people
here.
have to say. We'll see what the
We'll
people have
see.
to
Yeah,
say.
yep. Do we want to talk about that a little bit? As
We
this game
can,
is
since
kind of
this
getting
game's
out of way.
yeah, it's out of reach. I'd say it's
Alrighty. So big news as we come into the fourth quarter. Milky and I have been compiling the greatest statistical players in Rejects history. We're not too quite sure on what exactly we're going to do with it. That's a big play there by Matt. This might flip the game. It's going to make things a little more interesting than they already are. It's a
yeah,
22-point game.
I don't know.
We'll
I
see.
think like I said, it's like climbing Mount Everest for Matt. So I
Yeah.
don't know.
I mean, the thing here is Wealthy still gets the ball back. It is a 16-point game here. 2-point conversion would make his life a whole lot easier.
Yeah.
So we're going to see Rosen line up in the gun. This is more than likely some sort of inside zone type. This is the only play Colin runs out of that one is an inside zone. Wealthy plays that perfectly. He tries to step up and no!
Uh-oh.
It's going to be a fumble. Can he outrun him? If Wealthy returns, this is going to be 2 points for him. As he's going down to the 30, he almost is running out of gas. He swerves him! Oh no! Just tackled at the 6-yard line. What a
that?
play!
I don't know who that. I couldn't tell.
I think that was a linebacker. I believe that was the
Looks
guy
like
coming
I
in for
didn't-
Drew Tranquil. It was 51. It was a big boy.
That was a bigger boy. Yeah.
It was a big boy. Wow. So that's a big shift. Matt, if he wants to come back, is not only going to have to keep stopping
Yeah,
Wealthy.
he's got to get a 3 and he's got to get a 3 and out here.
Yes, if he
Gotta
wants
get
to
off
keep
the field
stopping
quick.
Wealthy, he's going to have to get these 2-point conversions, which, as you saw, are definitely not a gimme.
No.
We're going to keep posted on this game here. But yes, so Milky and I don't know, we definitely probably want to do some sort of Hall of Fame or all rejects, like an all-pro team based on their, as it's a good throw there by Winston. It's going to be just squeaking out there for a first down. As a good play there. But yeah, so think of some of the best players in rejects. We've got them on the list. to make sure that we didn't miss anyone. We're doing an average, so I mean I don't care that, and we are not including next year's stats either. It's what we have so far. Um, Pretty
Yes,
much,
and the reason why not we're
yeah,
not looking at next year's stats is because since it's the last year, we're gonna let loose a little bit, have some fun.
exactly.
So we don't want any outliers that'll skew the numbers a little bit.
Exactly. We'll discuss that a little bit more as we come up. Probably preparing a big offseason. Oh, that's yep, that's hard to beat
Yeah,
when you
that's
make
one of
stuff
those
like
things
that.
where you tip your cap, say GG.
Yep. When
But
stuff like that happens, you know you're gonna lose. You just can't beat that. 216 from Chris Godwin. Um, yeah. So guys like obviously Kyler Murray's gonna be on it, but I think it'll be interesting when you look at some of these guys statistically, where they compare
yeah,
to other players.
some of the guys that have been around longer will be like, "Oh yeah, this guy," or there might be a guy on the list that you might not have really thought about, but really they've been putting up numbers. So
Exactly. Yeah. We're gonna include an average of their stats. We're also gonna include like
some
one-liners.
accolades, all that
Yeah,
stuff.
accolades are listed on there. Stuff like you know,
Like if they broke a record, just
yeah.
some things that you should keep in mind.
You probably don't remember who won the 2021 Best Linebacker Award, but it's on there. I can guarantee you that. Stuff like that really gonna make some guys stand out. Um, I think we're
Yeah,
gonna have the fans vote on the
some feel.
finalist. Yeah,
Yeah, I thought we probably put together a
yeah,
Google thing or something. I don't know. We'll
yeah,
figure it out.
yeah. I think it'll be cool. We'll get some highlights in there. Really,
It'll be a good. We have
yeah.
our little break between Madden 20 and 21. It'll be a
Mm-hmm.
good thing
It'll
to
be something really
look
cool.
back on.
Yep. You got because if we do a video, I'm not sure how we want to do it. Maybe I'll break them down by position, throw a highlight or two in for each of them, talking about them a little bit. It'll be fun there in that little month break we
I'd
have.
say I don't know. We when we'll start voting maybe towards the end of next season,
Yep,
halfway
yep,
through,
yep,
something
yep,
like
yep.
that.
As things
Nothing's
start
final
winding
yet.
down, it'll keep us busy.
Keep us busy, keep us engaged.
Yeah, yep. That probably team draft order will be finalized by the end of next year. Definitely.
Now, and I don't care who you are, but you'll enjoy a little break from that, and
Yeah.
depending on how many
Because
leagues
this is
you're in, I
season
guess.
6.
But
We still got the one more. We got a month and a half of rejects left for
that's
this
a
year.
when
7
we got
seasons is
to
great.
when Rejects was in its infancy, we got together, and this is what we wanted. We wanted to go 6, 7 seasons, so that first couple
First,
draft
second years,
classes
what?
get new
Yep.
contracts.
The second year guys will be signing
So
their contracts this year,
guys
right?
actually have to guys actually have to start making
Yeah.
tough GM
Like I can
decisions.
tell you this, looking at this Colts roster, he might be negative in cap if he wants to keep all
I
those
believe
offensive
he is.
linemen.
Last time I chatted
He
with
was
him,
he was negative in cap the last time we looked. Rumors are circulating that the left tackle might be hit free agency, a 95 superstar left tackle. We will see.
we'll see. We'll see how
We'll
that
see.
pans out.
I think you're going to see some big name guys in free agency, especially with a lot of these
Yeah, because
guys
these
that think
guys
they're,
got these souped up teams. These
yeah, you're going to see
can't
them
pay
get punished. Yep.
everyone. Can't pay everyone, as you see with these good teams in real life.
Yeah, and that's really what we want to do in rejects here. It's no fun if a guy builds a super team for cheap and then never has to re-sign him.
Like a couple leagues we've been in, I've only went 2, 3 years, and it's
Yeah. Not only do you not
guys
get
don't.
guys that don't. Oh wow, that's a huge hit. I'm surprised he held on to it there.
What a catch!
Matt's moving the ball a little bit, but time is not on his side.
It's a
He's got to
feel good
probably
drive.
no huddle. This is a good drive here. He can definitely make it a one-score game. Runs the ball there, only good for about one. That's going to chew at least 10, 15 seconds off the clock there. Still
And going
16
back
point
on that,
game.
having a long league, it's the decisions that you make year 1, year 2, year 3 that are going to come back to bite you in the ass year 5 and 6.
Yeah.
So it's
You
got
want
to
to
make
go all
smart
in
and
on free
calc,
agency year one because you got
especially if
money,
you're especially if you're in here for the long haul. An OG like Jake Witt, like Wealthy, Mad Bomber, and all of them. They're like it's. I think it's fun because you gotta make smart decisions. You gotta be thinking about the future. You can't.
Exactly. You can't rely on, oh, I have a good team, Guys that
That's
have good
why
teams, they're not going to hold up forever.
my last two off seasons have been fire sales. I've been trading guys that I've signed
Yeah.
to bigger deals that I didn't really think about at the time, and I'm like, if
Tell you what,
I want to keep my
I'm
team
thankful
intact,
you traded Curtis Weaver.
I
Very
gotta get rid
thankful
of
for
some of these
that.
guys.
We're going to see now, 2nd and 14. Back to the game here. Matt's on the 22-yard line in striking distance for a touchdown. Touchdown here would be huge. Put him right back in it. He's going to make an audible. Going to fire over the middle. And oh, he caught it. He caught it? Ball popped out there at the end. He's going to call a timeout. Nonetheless, Matt has had the ball on the 1-yard line. 4 minutes and 27 seconds left are remaining on the clock. This one might actually go down to the wire. Matt's really had to fight tooth and nail to get back in it. Welty's going 4-3 here because he knows Matt will easily take that inside zone. He's going to pinch his line. Going to show blitz. Stack that linebacker up there to try and shoot the guy.
Wouldn't be surprised if we see a run commit here.
Yep, that wouldn't surprise me either. Matt probably is running some sort of fake hot route. No, he's actually going to throw it. And yeah, Welty. Oh, he dropped it.
Oh, you don't see Eric Ebron.
Just off his
Maybe
hands?
he's discouraged. Just looking at the scoreboard and time on the clock.
Not necessarily what you're seeing, but you are going to see a run play here. You are going to see Matt run it. Yep, there it is. Wealthy tried to string it out there, but the running back just got in there. Matt's got to go for 2 here, or he's still in a 2-possession game. This is critical. This is really going to tell us how we're going to spend the last final 4 minutes. 10-point game here. Josh Rosen is going for 2 here. He's going to line up in the gun. I believe that's Foreman beside him. Oh, they're going to come out in a 4. Actually going to come out in a nickel set here. I don't think this is a run. I would see this as an RPO, though. I could see that. He's going to actually take this straight drop back to throw. Going to fire, and it's going to be sacked. Big play.
That's not one of his
Jerry Tillery. Former Charger, former pain in my ass as well. That could be the play of the game right there.
That could be just about all she wrote.
It depends on what Welty does with the. Oh,
I'm interested.
Oh my goodness!
Almost got out of it with my heart would have just dropped.
Wow,
my heart would have dropped. But I'm interested to see how Wealthy comes out and plays this drive. So, he's definitely going to mix in more runs.
Wealthy is. I think Wealthy can chew it here. I think Wealthy's gonna. Oh, big run play there. Wealthy definitely will look to mix in a lot of run on this because now it's a definitive 10-point game. He can easily chew 2 minutes off the clock, and Matt gets the ball with 2-minute warning down 10. It's really improbable he can make it. If Matt gets it, it's a quick score, and then he's got to stop Wealthy again. Excuse me. So this is not out of the ordinary. Wealthy. This is almost the opposite of what Wealthy is. Usually he's putting his foot on the gas till the very end. But instead we're seeing him slowing it down.
That's when you say that. He goes to 4.
He came out in 4 verts. He sees press man. And he's not going to actually take it. Wealthy normally would have taken the
but I think he's making the right decision in this situation, especially if he picks up this first down right here. And that's going to be another automatic.
An interception, absolutely. Yep. An interception here would kill him.
I would not pass the ball right here.
No. I think 3rd and inches, this is such a big play here, too. And we see that, but it's late in the game.
Is there enough time to take it down to 2 minutes after the next play? It'll be damn close to the 2-minute warning if he doesn't get
close to it. Godwin's wide open. Is Matt really going to give him that? This is easily, obviously we know Odell Beckham on a drag route is dangerous here, but is Matt really going to give him that?
With this look, Wealthy's looking at chops right now. Yep, he covered that. Wow.
Oh my goodness, Chris Godwin, he's going to flex on him. Touchdown.
Oh, the disrespect.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, that'll do it, folks. Woo! That'll do it.
What an absolute game.
He showboated. I didn't expect him to turn around and shush the
disrespect.
Guy, man. These teams see each other. Is he faking
I think he's
going
to fake it here.
He's
being an ass clown. He's being an ass clown. Oh my goodness.
That's the first fake we've seen out of him today.
Wealthy got him.
That's a big Jameis made that throw on the run too. That would look like a
That wasn't. Oh, yeah, that Jameis throw. I thought you were talking about. That was the kicker that dumped it off, man.
yeah. That
That
Jameis throw looked
kicker.
like a Kyler Murray throw.
You know, a little bit was that Matt messing up just the slightest with the safety.
Yeah, but that was the step on the throat, twist, and stomp a couple times.
Exactly. I think. I think that's. Yeah. Coaches are talking actually, media's talking right now. We might have. Oh, got some DMs. No homo, but I love your voice. Cheesy 49ers trying to poach. You guys can see this right here. We'll put it live on stream. You can see some poaching going on there.
Some poaching.
Some poaching. That means that guy will probably be booted here. We'll get back to that one. Let me get Wealthy in here. We're gonna set up the communication team to bring the head coach on. Appreciate it, Cold Dog. Let's see what we got going on here. Wealthy muffins. Tell you what, it's hot as shit in my room. You know that?
No, you're a hot guy.
I know you probably have that AC type shit.
Not yet. Don't did throw it in the window yet. Pretty soon.
You're gonna see. Wealthy, I doubt you're listening, but you've got the
And
roll now to come on.
Colin tried to say it looked like a Mahomes throw, but I just don't think anyone says
Maybe
that.
Mahomes only makes those throws against the Broncos. We'll say that one.
Yeah, Mahomes versus the Broncos. We'll give him that one. Yeah, I respect it.
Mm-hmm. Game respect or real respect's real. It looks like we might have the Colts attempting to try and pull the plug here.
Little lag switch action.
He did get fined earlier in the year for lag switching BMAC. You know, one of his most hated opponents.
Seen it happen before.
Whew. So this has officially become the highest scoring Super Bowl. 98 combined points here. And Matt just falls down here. He's probably going to try and knee it out. Conceding. Great game by Matt. I mean, Matt put up 40, but Wealthy put up damn near 60 points. That's really, if Matt puts up 40 and Wealthy only puts up 35, that wouldn't have surprised me either. But Wealthy played a damn near perfect game, Wealthy played like a champion. Really got to put some respect out to him there. The game, I believe he cut out, so you're just going to watch a replay here while we come in and talk to him. So, we'll see what is going on here. Fuck Matt. That's my prediction. I hope he wins. Sorry, guys. It was the Bucs. Did I say by 2 scores? It was 2 scores. I've been around a long time. I'd like to take, let's see here. We're going to cut to the end. Yep. They're just going to knee it out. 18 points, more than 2 scores. We're going to get a replay going on here. Wealthy, you're good to go. I'm going to send him a message. I've got to take a piss, so you're in charge of talking to him.
Okay.
I'll wait till he's in here. I won't leave him in. Ooh.
He's in.
He's in. What's going on, Wealthy? You should be able to talk in here.
Yo.
Congratulations on the second win, man.
Hey, congrats,
thanks,
bro. Welcome to the club.
Appreciate it.
Congrats. I got to run to the bathroom.
I couldn't just beat Milky and then lose in the chip, It just doesn't work like that.
Welcome to the club, bro.
Hey, bro, 2 rings.
No, two time.
2 times. It's great. 2 more than Colin. Feeling good, feeling great.
More than Colin will ever have in his life. But that's another discussion.
Yeah, it's another story for another day.
Yep. Looked like, watching the game, I just saw pure execution. I mean, what more can I say? Pure execution.
But, dog, I put on such a clinic on offense, at least. On defense, I was a little lacking. But on offense, I just felt like...
When the offense... we all know, when your offense is clicking like that, you don't got to play much defense. Let's be real.
It was 27-28 at halftime, dog. I was down by 1. I was getting real frustrated with the way my defense was playing.
Whoever can get in that rhythm first is going to win, and you caught that rhythm, and you rode the wave to the end.
Yeah, I think the spot where Matt really messed himself up was trying to abuse Moss. That's
Yeah,
one of the turning points of the game. Like he ended up scoring, and with like 12 seconds to go in the half, and then um, he was up by 4, and I got a little bit of that Moss cheese myself,
have to.
but
I mean, you have to.
yeah, I know, but like he had the ball coming in. Second half started, he had the ball. Like
I
I don't
definitely
know.
think you're right about that. Some of the decisions he might have made was questionable. He's came down to execution, and you clearly executed better down the stretch. So
hmm I also thought he got like pretty stubborn with that cover too. Like I was just slicing it up all game, and he just refused to get out of it. And I feel like the same thing could be said with myself in cover 3. Ebron just kept raping me down the sidelines,
yeah,
and
that's another thing we were talking about. We were wondering when you were going to decide to take away Ebron and make him throw it to somebody else, because that's the only
yeah,
guy he was really getting
yeah,
anything with.
that's what I'm saying, man. Ebron had me like, because I really like cover 3, but Matt knows how to stop it, and I started running cover 4 and whatnot, and yeah, it kind of slowed down, but his offense. But like, I mean, at that point, he just like, his offense was totally out of rhythm. He threw a couple
Yeah,
turnovers.
the
Josh Rosen can't have 6 picks and win a Super Bowl.
yeah,
Can't have 6 picks and win a game regardless. So,
that's why he was
you know,
holding field goals a couple years ago and not starting.
I mean, if it wasn't evident that year, then I mean, it shows now. It shouldn't be
One thing I want
anywhere
to
near
point
the
out is
starting
you
quarterback.
won this game, and I didn't see much of so-called God making very much of an impact.
Seriously, wow, that was a big one.
That's
I'm
what
back,
I'm
guys. What's
saying.
I
going
think it
on?
was I think it was D Ford that made more of an impact if you
Mhm.
compare the two.
No, which is like it's interesting because like I told Tommy before, like,
You said
pregame,
D
he asked me
Ford,
a couple
man.
questions. Yeah, I told him I was like,
I
everybody's.
agreed with you too. I was like D Ford against when we played in the divisional. D Ford was in there about just as much as Chase Young was. So
Yeah,
it's like,
speaking of that, yeah. I'm watching the game back here. We've got a big pressure. D Ford was all over Josh Myers.
Mhm.
What a game.
Like he was. I ended up getting a lot of scrutiny for trading a first for D4, which is probably even worse than trading a first and a third for Geno Atkins. But like, shit,
you
we're the
can't.
ones
I mean,
chilling
you
with
do what
rings
you
at the
do,
end of
but
the day.
they're gonna scrutinize it all they want. But
Exactly.
rings
That's why
Yeah,
talk.
it's
you got.
great.
That's why you guys got 4 rings,
Rings talk.
and those other guys got. Matt's got 1. Trevor's got none. Collins got none.
Calling us
hmm
2 L's back to back.
Collins got 2 L's. I got 2 L's. There's a reason you guys are the most successful franchises in Rejects history.
You just gotta go out and get it. Go out and get an OBJ when he hits the block. Go out and get
Yup.
a D Ford when he hits the block.
You
You
gotta
gotta
get
make
what
win. You
you
gotta
gotta
do
get
it,
what you
bro.
want when you want it, and you gotta get ASAP as quick as you can. Be the highest bidder.
Facts. So you just
The
gotta
way
put
I
a
look
price
at
out
it,
there where anyone else they can't go after
the
him.
way I look at it, you're gonna give up the. But who are you gonna draft that's gonna be better than that guy you're trading for?
Exactly. Exactly. It's literally like exactly what I say.
Especially if that guy's on your team for 2, 3, 4 seasons.
Hmm. Like Geno Atkins for you, like I don't think you thought he would last fucking four
Nah,
years.
I would have never thought he'd last this long.
Yeah, I mean shit. I traded for D Ford 2 years ago, and I thought shit, he's probably got one more good
Gotta be
year left in
the
him.
moment of truth to see if he finally calls it quits or not.
Shit, that would be he might maybe you're gonna give that new Niners guy hope.
I
If you're
might.
Crazy. I
missing
think he's
your
gonna get kicked for
best defensive
poaching though,
player.
so we'll see.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
pretty
we'll
interesting.
look over that one
Uh huh.
off stream.
Hmm.
Right.
Crazy. So Wealthy, congrats, man. How's it feel to get the second ring? No, Milky can't be like, oh, I got them 2 rings, man. That's
Yeah,
what the league I want.
gotta change my name now. I'm not the undisputed champ no more.
Crazy.
I mean, no, I mean it's
Not
all
only did
it's
he
all
knock
good.
off the champ, he won the chip in convincing fashion.
That's what you
That's what
gotta
I'm
do.
saying, dog.
Literally,
Like you want to
literally,
talk about Super Bowl
AFC
runs?
was like yeah, man, we're so much better. Matt shouldn't have even been in the Super Bowl, let alone you beat
Talk
Matt
to
by
him.
fucking
Talk
20.
to him. Talk to him. I
We
mean,
call it
okay, but like let's not act like Matt's like this bad user. You
Bro,
know
he
what I
should have
mean?
lost
Like
to Bryce, but that's all I gotta say. I'm not gonna go on with that one.
I mean, it's great. I have a lot of respect for him with the way he plays. He just like my team's a mutt team. I just have better players at spots that
Dang,
kind of matter in Madden.
better GM type shit, right?
That's what I said. I come out first drive against this man in my divisional game. I see three X factors and a superstar. I'm like, I don't know, like, what do you do? Like,
I'll tell you what
what do
though.
you,
I got a question for you, Wealthy. You can be
What's
honest
up,
with
man?
me. We were talking about halftime. Eric Ebron had about 155 yards. You were really using him with Devin White, and I was surprised you weren't going to a safety more to manually take Ebron out of the game. Was there a reason you kind of just let Ebron eat rather than making him beat you with another guy there?
Well, see, Milky asked this question earlier, and
Oh shit, I might be.
I kind of no, it's all good, but pretty much, Ebron, like, I was stubborn. I didn't think he'd keep going back to the same well, because if the well doesn't run dry, you keep going for it, and I just thought he wouldn't. I thought just he'd look at other people, and he just kept going, and if you
That ended
remember,
up
I
costing
got
him. Yeah, it kept costing him. He kept going in the well. Makes
And
sense.
I think I don't know if you recall, but earlier in the game when I got a PI called on me when I did use it to safety,
Super cheese.
and
Yep.
yeah, I
Bail
was I
out.
was I was so pissed because I was like, really, like I can't do this. Like I'm not gonna use her as safety if fucking like I don't know. I don't think I'm that. I don't know if like my safety using skills are like as good as like other people's, but like right there in that situation, I just it's like all right, it's over. Like he's gonna get something and he got PI, and then that was the end of that. I was like, you know what, fuck it, just let my defensive players, you know, let my safeties do their thing. And I mean, shit, like they started getting glitchy interceptions too. Let them do their own thing. I kind
Yeah.
of like roaming around with both of my linebackers,
I believe you
and
had 5 picks, or was it 6?
that's six.
6, and you had, but
Mhm.
and no interceptions by you either, right?
Yeah, man.
Just the forced
well,
fumble
I
that he
said,
got,
I
lucky
think while
scoop
you were
sack.
taking your piss, I said it was down the stretch. He executed, just
Yeah, that's
he
what it was. I
executed,
mean, like we can go back
execution.
and look here. Going into half, he was up 28-27, and then you really shut him down there, and had a couple possessions go your way and went away with it there. He, we were talking in the game. All it takes is like 3 or 4 possessions to go your way, and that's really what happened. You put that game away. So, that was the deciding factor. Aaron Donald didn't do much either. Matt
Nope, nope,
he
did
kept
not do
putting him
that much at
over.
all.
He kept putting him over your superstar guard there. Was that the guard you had mentioned in the pregame interview?
Yeah, my boy Nick.
Yep. Eaten alive. At least you didn't have Garrett Bowles give up 8 sacks. That
Oh
could
my
have been
gosh,
bad.
Garrett Bowles played great. Talk to me,
I
like
didn't
he
hear
was playing
James.
real good.
Garrett Bowles didn't give up a sack. He gave up
No,
after
like
after
believe it or
that
not,
eight sack
I
Super
have
Bowl
fucking
performance
David
versus Chiefs.
Bakhtiari chilling at left tackle, and
Crazy.
he
Garrett
ended
Bowles
up.
looked like David Bakhtiari, bro. Cool off, cool
Yeah,
off,
bro,
cool
it was
off,
like
cool off.
switch it up, bro. So you know what I mean? Like, yeah. So I mean, Garrett Bowles played a really good game. He protected my right side, but the reads were on, bro. Like the reads were just fast. Like I knew what he was gonna do. I knew he would try to guard. Like when you think about the Bucs, think about me, you think about Wealthy. Like, all right, he likes to bomb it deep, and he just kept playing sticks. That fucking underneath shit was gonna be open all day.
That's
Like,
one thing I said. I was like, a drag to Odell is just as good as a deep post or a deep like in, because you're gonna get like 10, 15 yards off that because
mhm.
the way he carries the ball after the catch as a running back.
Yeah, he's cheese. So I was like, I made sure to take my checkdowns when they were there, to take my drags when they were there, and they were there. OBJ went off. He had 160 yards. Shout out Noah, second and a fourth. Played a real big role in my playoff run. So like it's just crazy. Like you can get players for cheap, and then they end up paying dividends for you in the long run. Like people that are like out there, trying to on the brim of stardom and making it to the Super Bowl. Like, don't be afraid. Like don't be afraid to go all in. Like my boy Jake Witt, if you're watching this, bro, I haven't seen you make any blockbuster trades, bro. Go out there and get you a pass
Crazy because he
rusher,
won 16
get
and
you a
0.
corner.
He won 16 and 0. Also
Yeah,
had
Yeah,
the
no one's
dude,
15
talking
of them in
about
regular
that.
season, bro. Cool off.
yeah, he
Cool off.
did get here
Cool
goes
off.
15 or no.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Cool
But
off.
I'm
That's
just
my
saying, man,
man's.
he'd definitely be able to beat Peyton if he had, another X factor or two. Like he's just, him, Peyton too. If Peyton Peyton's problem is just turnovers, but you know that's neither here nor there. You got any other questions you want to ask me, or we about done here?
I think I'm good. You're good, Tommy.
Well, I'm good too. Yeah, thank
Yeah,
you for your time.
Congrats.
Congrats.
Hmm.
Um,
Thanks for coming on.
Hmm.
I mean,
I think
if
I'm gonna go
anyone,
celebrate with the boys now. You know, we brought the
yeah,
champagne,
have
got the
to
goggles. Come on, man. Hey,
go
you
out
know
in
all about
town.
it. Yes,
Yep.
sir. All right, appreciate it, fellas. Thank you.
Thank you, Wealthy.
Take care. But I think if anyone's still watching, ready
Oh
to have a
yeah,
fun next season,
yeah. Thank you guys for tuning in.
let loose a little bit.
Oh, here we go.
Still
Browns
get still
making Super Bowl run coming.
still
A
still the same gameplay rules, but stat wise, we're gonna let loose a little bit, have some
little
fun,
bit.
see what
Oh,
guys can do.
yeah. Guys will be like, why is there
Awesome.
a sack limit? Well, because some guy got 50 sacks in the season.
Yeah, you'll know why. You'll know why after
Mm,
this year.
We'll see. We'll see. Stay tuned. 24-hour resign phase.
Yep. We'll
Because
keep
what are we at?
advancing here probably
Saturday?
in the
Oh,
next.
that means we're probably going to have to wait all week for a Friday draft.
Yeah,
Probably.
we'll get
We'll
through a
figure it
slug
out.
draft
We'll
pretty
figure the
quick.
draft. Yeah, we'll get a sluggy going. Do
We'll
free
be
agency
advancing
3
here in a couple
days or
minutes
4 days.
probably.
Yeah. Alrighty. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. Did you make playoffs? No, but I beat you by 30, dickhead. For 4 straight years. Sorry, I don't play in the division where you go 9-7 and make the playoffs. Crazy. Crazy. Alrighty, but take it easy, guys. Take it easy, Mike. Good luck to everyone, and stay tuned.
Yep.